Hello friends, welcome in Beginner's Point. In this video, I will discuss about login page. This is the third lecture in event registration system. So basically, why we need login page in every application program? The reason is very simple. We need to authenticate real user, valid user. That's why we need to make login page. In my last video, I have discussed with you when we enter name, username, password, repeat password and click on the button register, then this will store in the database and in the table registration. So up to this we have clear and there is no doubt. Now next step is we need to fetch the value and authenticate the user. So let's see. So I have created here another JFrame. This is a simple JFrame and I selected the label, text field and button and drop it here. You can do it very easily. When I enter username, password and click on the button login, then I can access the feature of this application. So what exactly we need to write on the button login so that I can enter only the valid user. So double click on the login button. When you double click on the login button, then you will reach corresponding to that button code. In your case, you only get this button, okay, and you need to create all this code on this button. So what I have done here, let's check it out. I have already created connection method and I have invoked it in my constructor. This is here. I have created the object. I have created here database connection object and the get connection method is inside database connection. This is the database connection class and this is the method. So we don't need to write all this code again and again. We only call this function in every page where we need to access the database. I have imported all these packages, so by default this will taken by the IDE. You don't need to worry about this from where these code is coming. This constructor is by default created by the NetBeans IDE and I have just write this code here. Now let's see what we need to do when I click on the button login. GetText method is used to take the value from the text field. When user will enter on the text field 1, I will fetch with the help of method getText and store in the variable username. So let me show what I am doing here. This is the text field 1. You can check it here. Name of the variable is tf1. When I enter any name here, I will get with the help of getText method and store in the variable username. Similarly, I have store password. Now what I do here, I need to match this username and password with my database value. If the value is same, then this is the valid user, otherwise this is not a valid user. So for this what we need to do, select username and password from table registration where username equal to username. So for doing this, I have passed the query select username password from the table registration where username that I will enter in my text field. Okay, then this will fetch the value from the database with the username, and in the next I have passed this SQL query in prepare statement. So we have very clear why we need prepare statement. This will help to reach the SQL query to database and bring it back from database to program. And in next step, I have execute the query and store the result in result set. Result set is basically used to store the information that is fetched from the database. So here all the information is here in the rs. If there is any data, rs dot next means the condition is true, and I will fetch the username in un and password in variable pass. Okay, so up to this there is no doubt. Now next step, I need to compare the both value, the value that is fetched from the database and that is entered by the username and password. Username dot equals username and password equal to password. The condition is true. This condition is true, then this block will execute. Set visible false, login page will invisible, and event register. This is the JFrame that I have created. This will visible with the help of this code. Okay, and if there is any exception, then this catch block will execute. This is the use of try catch for catching the exception. Okay, so up to this you have clear. If you have any doubt, then make comment, I will provide it. So one important thing that I forgot to discuss with you, we need to add the connector. So when you download this project, you will get the connector in library package. So I have already added it in my library section. MySQL connector Java 5.1.46. This is very simple. Right click here, add jar folder, and you can locate and now provide the path simply and open. Then your jar file will add to this project. Let's me run this program, then you will get much clarity. So very first we will register, enter name Himanshu, my username Himanshu 567, password 1234, repeat password 1234. Click on the button register. So you can see here registration successful. Click on OK, back button. Username Himanshu 567, password 1234. When I click on the when I click on the button login, then from the database this will match the username and password. If the username password is valid, then this page, event registration page, will visible. That what we have covered in our source program. Okay, so this is for today video. If you have any doubt, make comment. I will provide the solution instantly. Thank you. Keep watching. Bye bye.